Hey guys, Kiwi here. In this video, I'll be discussing more breaking news involving the actor Andrew Lincoln, who plays Rick Grimes, actually leaving The Walking Dead at some point in Season 9. This video is a follow-up video to my original discussion, so check that out if you haven't yet already, but in this video I'll be elaborating on the topic as I compile all the recent social media posts during the past few days or so, further confirming that Andrew Lincoln will be in fact leaving. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. In the past day or so, there's been a new photo of Andrew Lincoln on set of The Walking Dead playing as Rick Grimes. This isn't the first photo we've seen on him on set for Season 9, but is the most recent, just being around a day old. But it can't be that far into the season. If Rick is leaving this season, what episode will it be? If it's a late episode in the season, they might have quite a while to figure something out before they reveal anything, publicly at least. But you know, if Rick dies in the first half of Season 9, they'll film that episode soon, so people will find out that Andrew Lincoln isn't on set anymore for any more episodes throughout the season, just like they did for Chandler Riggs last season. That's how his death got leaked. So we'll just have to wait and see how they handle this. They handled Morgan's crossover by announcing it on Talking Dead before it could have ever possibly got spoiled, because they announced it before Fear the Walking Dead started filming. So with that being said, again, we'll just have to wait to see how they freaking announce it publicly. Multiple places such as FanFest, comicbook.com have made articles stating that it is confirmed Andrew Lincoln is leaving, even though they say that only an anonymous source has told them. This is not very reliable in my opinion, but apparently many other websites have been coming out and posting their own articles also confirming it. It just seems so odd having all these anonymous sources confirm this information to all the relevant media outlets without AMC making an official statement themselves. There have been rumors about AMC offering the actor who plays Daryl Dixon, Norman Reedus, a ridiculous amount of money to take over as the main lead of the show. Although I loved Daryl's character back in the day, why does Daryl have to take over as the sole lead? I get that he's a fan favorite and Norman Reedus is a great actor if they actually improve on his character for once, but has AMC forgotten about Carol along with all the other main characters? The Walking Dead has such a huge cast now ever since A Larger World that if Rick Grimes really does get killed off, they should branch out and not focus on any one given character as a singular lead, but rather focus on many characters equally or many different areas and situations, such as Game of Thrones for example. If Daryl's character gets a bunch more screen time in future seasons due to this, please change and improve his character and I'll enjoy it. Either reel him back to the outgoing way that he used to be or do something new, but enough of dirty Daryl grunting with his hair in his face. Anyways, more news has broken out recently involving Norman Reedus, as he has posted a heartbreaking photo on Instagram of his character Daryl hugging Rick's character from what I believe was the Season 7 finale if I recall correctly. This just confirms that Andrew Lincoln will be leaving, and to be quite frank, this just adds fuel to the fire. It seems as though Norman Reedus is trying to do what he can to confirm this and further show appreciation to Andrew Lincoln without outright saying anything too straightforward, not only because it would possibly get him into a bunch of trouble, but also because it's mostly between Andrew Lincoln himself and AMC, who I feel should be the ones to eventually come out and officially clear the air and calm everybody down, whether it's AMC themselves or maybe Andrew Lincoln in some sort of video interview. Next up, I wanted to mention Gregory's actor Xander Berkeley, who tweeted about Andy possibly leaving as well. His original tweet is currently unavailable, but he said what he said in such a way that I guess people assumed that he knew more than he actually did. He's posted multiple tweets since stating that he doesn't know any more than anyone else and that The Walking Dead reveals nothing special to him. I can't find the original tweet of what he said, so maybe he deleted it to prevent further confusion, but his responses are still of him saying that he knows nothing. I saw the original tweet, so I know it was posted, but I'm unable to find it right now, so I apologize for that. If I just missed it, let me know, but I don't think it's on his Twitter whatsoever anymore. Next up, a longtime director of The Walking Dead actually posted a photo of himself and Andrew Lincoln on his Twitter. I believe this is when they were filming at the Hilltop back in Season 6, when Rick had to cut that guy's neck and he got blood all over himself. Anyways, this image on Twitter further implies that the rumors are true. When he says things such as, "the show will miss him as much as you," there's not much room for debate there. It seems as though it's been confirmed within the inner circle of The Walking Dead, as a main actor, Norman Reedus, and a main director both have posted about this on Instagram. Gregory's actor stated multiple times that he knows nothing, which is very possible depending on how much screen time Gregory even has in Season 9. It's possible that Gregory will get killed off before Rick or Maggie, meaning that Gregory's actor wouldn't know anything about Rick's departure from the show. Other actors who have been killed off from the show have admitted to knowing literally nothing about what happens after their death episode, so maybe Gregory's character finally meets his fate before Andrew Lincoln's last episode. This would explain why Gregory's actor doesn't know anything, while directors and people like Daryl's actor Norman Reedus do know a bit more. Next up, I wanted to show off something I found entertaining posted on Reddit. A crop out of Rick Grimes replaced with John Dorie on a Walking Dead poster. Even though Garrett Dillahunt has said multiple times that he hopes people won't really compare John to Rick, that's not stopping people from literally replacing Rick with John on a promotional poster. John is an amazing character on Fear the Walking Dead, and he has gained quite the following. People enjoy his character, and I think that this is the reason why he's been given so much spotlight recently, especially considering the cliffhanger Fear the Walking Dead left off with his character. This poster is mostly a joke. I don't think people seriously expect John to cross over into the main show, but it got a laugh out of me nonetheless. So I originally saw that poster with John on the Walking Dead subreddit, but comicbook.com actually made an article about it. I found this while scrolling through most of the other articles that they have about the Walking Dead, as they were all appearing on one page, but at the end of each article they keep stating that the AMC network refused comicbook.com's request to comment about the situation. I guess that they're actively deciding to keep this quiet until they figure out a proper way to actually announce it. This is so weird. You think that they would have figured it out by now. I can't believe that AMC is actually just kinda awkwardly keeping quiet for at least a few days while other random anonymous sources confirm their big news. The news has already been leaked and people are freaking out about it. How long will they keep quiet? The fandom is getting worked up into a crazed panic. The silence is only increasing the effects of this negative behind the scenes drama currently surrounding the show. Many fans are stating that once Andrew Lincoln leaves the show, they'll leave as well. It's gone to the point that comicbook.com has compiled a huge list of a bunch of fan tweets that have gone out in the past few days or so regarding fans stating that they'll stop watching the show after Rick leaves. People have been saying this for years now, but will they really hold on to it? It will be funny to see someone make a mashup of all the people posting about the show in the future when right now they're saying that they'll stop watching when Rick dies, but I digress. There's no way that this isn't true at this point, right? If it wasn't true, AMC would have denied it. The actors would have denied it. People such as Norman Reedus posting that photo only adds more fuel to the fire, so why would he do that if it wasn't true? Tons of big websites are creating articles about it, and while some are more reliable than others, it's too much to just be a coincidence. They could just be piggybacking off of each other, but let me know what you guys think. If this is true, it will hit the show hard. I'm not too sure if they'll be able to revamp the show and bring it back to the new feel during season 10. If Rick Grimes is truly no longer in the show by then, it'll be tough to pull off. The New Beginning has so much potential to completely rework the show and fix all the current issues going on with it, but with main actors like Andrew Lincoln and Lauren Cohan possibly leaving, what are you gonna do at that point? They play vital characters to the show and the story, and it will be a complete mess without them. Everything with Maggie and Glenn since season 6 and Glenn's death, it's all built up to Maggie's future in the New Beginning, but that will all feel pointless now if Maggie is off the show in 6 episodes into season 9. Likewise with Rick. Everything about Carl being killed off was supposed to show Rick the New Beginning. Maybe Rick's accomplishments in creating the New Beginning could still be the legacy that he leaves behind for Judith or just his friends and a new Walking Dead family, but it's still weak as hell to not actually have Rick there for the entirety of the New Beginning, at least up to the Commonwealth. I can't help but wonder what the hell is going on behind the scenes. Was Carl's death related to this? Did they maybe kill off Carl because they knew that Andrew Lincoln wanted off the show? Or maybe it's the other way around. Did Andrew Lincoln actually get pushed to leave the show because they killed off Carl? I feel like Carl's death is definitely related to this somehow, but again, let me know what you guys think. I'd appreciate a like on the video if you've enjoyed anything I've said today, as it really helps me out more than you can imagine. Feel free to subscribe for more Walking Dead content in the near future, and if you'd like to take that extra step in helping support my videos, consider checking out my Patreon as well. There's a bunch of different rewards involving the channel, such as a chance to directly influence the videos being produced, a link in the description. And as always, I thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.